Welcome back to some longer of the Chosen. We got a little bit of a spacey jailbreak today, 13 to 15 enemies. Since I still haven't built a Shadow Chamber, I don't know what those enemies are, so we'll figure it out here. Also, it's a Strength 5 region, so reinforcements might be a little bit faster than what we're used to. That, I still feel like we need more levels on our guys, so more enemies, more XP.
The squad is concealed.
And that's the main thing here. Alright, let's get going.
Damn, how many are there?
Now, what we don't have in the squad is anyone who can handle drones easily. And with 13 to 15 enemies, I don't really want to open up on a single drone.
Yes, Commander.
See what else we can find here. Now, also, I also don't want to open up on 2 drones.
Affirmative. Confirmed.
Drone being on that side is kind of an annoying position for it to be. The whole map here in a second, maybe.
Closing on target position now.
Stunned that didn't spot anyone else here. Okay. Now, don't currently see this guy. And I want zombie probably up on the roof. Or maybe not. Oh, what about fighting 3 drones? No. Maybe. Really, my plan was to get zombie up on the roof. Now I'm actually really thinking maybe fighting 3 drones is worth it. Start getting some focus. We used so many actions. We need some focus to get our damage up though. Like this damage numbers, since we don't have the tier 3 gauntlets, kinda bad. Guess we're not shooting any drones this turn. Probably getting in position to take some shots here.
Moving to position.
It's also a little bit rough with 1 drone here. 1 drone was on this roof, 1 drone over there. No matter where we move, one of them might run into us, yeah. Okay, but let's see. Oh boy. Okay, alright.
We've got a hostile squad here.
And a nightmare over there. Don't come to me. We really don't want to get revealed right about now. Mega Custodian, Mark II Custodian, plus a Mamba and an Elite Rocketeer. We no longer see anything from the drone up top. Now, this is only an incendiary grenade, so we're not going to be able to hit both custodians with that. We can target it on this tile, hitting 3 guys though. That's probably gotta be the way we open this. What's your detection range against the drone? That is fairly large. So if that drone is still sitting here, somewhere on the rooftop, can't go up here. And again, if it was still sitting there, we would be picking it up, I think, on bioelectric skin. I think it must have flown. Wouldn't Wolfie spot it then?
Moving.
It's over there, okay. Well, here goes nothing.
Simpuha.
Got 1 burn here. Only on the Custodian. Mamba's burning, Rocketeer's burning after the move. Alright. Kinda hoping, no. I was kinda hoping the drone would end up down below with the others. Well, over here we kinda have to burn the other Custodian a little bit. We handle all the drones. Grandmother can take one out. Rattler can take one out. Thinking about a high ground position on this one to get a little bit better shot.
I'll take the high road.
Well, we rock a little bit. It's certainly a choice.
Kill confirmed.
So you said.
The game's not too picky about counting my 4 tiles of close encounters range.
Need something to pry this open.
Reasons to go. And unblackable, so I could come up here and take a shot at this drone. Before we do anything else, let's
Seems doable.
get Wolfie in here. Get some of that war crime expertise going. Okay, for some reason we can't hit the Custodian that's in the back. It's not on fire. Which is weird, because we do have direct line of sight on him. That's a problem. I'm assuming the cover I'm behind is for some reason affecting that. Even if I lean out around this side, so I guess, yeah, I don't have line of sight from here. So if I'm leaning around this way, I don't actually see that guy. Is that what you're telling me? Okay. If we're coming around this side, then also the cover is in the way. That's a concern. Well, I think we have movement after firing, right? Fairly certain we do.
Fired up.
So we can kind of reposition, get a command, and burn again here. Oh, the Mamba's immune against AoE. That's why the grenade didn't do anything, but thankfully it's still burning anyway.
I can handle that. Time to burn.
At least everything's on fire now. Again, there might be some... I think this one of the Custodians can still use his gauntlet. Well, you don't have a gauntlet. This guy can still use his Destroyer gauntlet, so we don't want to be in movement range, which we shouldn't be.
I'm going.
Okay. Up top. We have a drone.
How's that feel?
That felt actually really good, because that means I don't need to throw a grenade at the drone. I can just throw a grenade at these guys down here. Gotta hunt for that one pixel. Just at a spot where over highlighted, even though it shouldn't affect the Mamba anyway, but at least give me both Custodians here. Yeah, on second thought, maybe it's better if we hit both Custodians with a plasma and we at least shred some of that armor. Shouldn't have gone up. Shouldn't have gone upstairs. This is just making things more difficult. That's the sweet spot. Right, now you. Let's double check that the member does not have any cross retaliation stuff. Doesn't. Now we could hit our bunny buttons here to get more aim, get more crit chance. I think that's maybe too early for this. HP to chew through.
Typical.
Same thing as before. I think we need to be away from that. That gauntlet. Armor repaired. Why would you do that? Seems unfair. I'm not repairing my armor. Serum. Oh.
Let out. Get your head out of
Yeah, I didn't need that concealment anyway. We needed that concealment. Okay. You could argue that there are some problems we have to fix here now. I think Mr. Hyperdrive Serum needs to die. Probably keep that guy burning and ignore him for another turn. That also ignore the member because it's immune to AoE effects. Probably, but I don't think there's a way I can attack the member and hit the Custodian. Sometimes these Advent units have really good positioning, I gotta give them that.
So be it.
Do technically also have disabling shot, but I think we might be okay without it here.
Hit the armor.
It's actually more than okay. Okay, so we can actually then reconceal here.
Death sure does suit you.
Right, that should do it.
Gives me thousands to go. Backable. Yeah, that's the only problem with that.
I'll try.
Okay. Mr. Armor Repair. What am I gonna do you against you? I think we burn, get the move anyway.
Killing it with fire.
Okay, let me double check. Burning for 2 turns. Wonderful. Double check your mobility, alright. Just stay out of that mobility.
Seems doable. They won't last long.
For 1. Can you move? You can move. I'm just gonna declare we don't need you for the rest of the Custodian. So
You'll have to
go ahead and scout.
Simple.
You'd think 5 grenades would get you very far on a mission like this. You wouldn't think we would be down 3 grenades after the first actual part of the mission. I don't like the camera doing this. This might be the nightmare moving around underground. Ah, we do have Liquidator now, right? With all that armor, it's not gonna liquidate anything here. I think I just want more focus.
Typical.
Could take the kill here. We could. I think we just take the kill with Rattler. That's
Here goes.
easier, and then I can get Denver hopefully to a better position.
How do you like that?
Okay.
Fine by me. These jerks are in for a world of pain.
Please tell me you have a shot on that. You do not. I mean, technically, that thing shouldn't even be active yet. Grapple again next turn, so I think we're just gonna move down. Steady. Let me actually see your mobility, little guy. Okay. Most importantly, don't let it get to handsome guy.
Nice deal, Commander. Oh yeah. I'm going.
The other thing is, I'm fairly certain the nightmare belongs to the pod that was behind the building, so when we engage it, it probably activates 2 units on the other side of the map, but
All right, you bastards. Let's see what you got.
that's just fun with nightmares. No, 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 no. We're not borrowing, my friends.
Yep, just like old times.
Get out of there.
Putting feet to pavement.
Guess we might as well take the shot from here. It's not really a great shot. Let me see what happens if I technically activate you. Set 2 guys on the other side of the map start moving. This thing just stands there. Okay. That's a much better shot.
Looks like something over here. Enemy destroyed.
Okay, we also have another guy here. So 2 guys are in here and another group over there. Don't really think we're in a great position to engage right now. So we're not gonna.
Got it. Moving.
Downstairs. Watch from the top.
Affirmative.
Upstairs.
Let's do this!
Yes, Commander. Hey, Cupcake. Come on over here.
Double move.
We must eliminate this enemy now.
Moody warrior on the snake, huh? Okay. I think we can get a good shot on these guys. So they'll activate one way or the other. We could. I'm just not sure if that's good enough. We could go for good old arcwave activation. Really 5 to 8 damage, eh? So if I teamwork.
We're green to go.
Teamwork would give me the mobility to get, like, I don't know, in here. Arcwave, all the guys. And then we have some action. With the potential of a command for a second Arcwave. Question is there something better that DerAva could do? We could grapple here. Would give me a shot on all of these nerds. Nah, I'm actually thinking we do the... Let's go. Let's go big.
Nothing to fear.
Yeah, we have nothing to fear. Absolutely nothing. I'm a little bit scared. Maybe I didn't need the teamwork if I pressed my funny buttons here. Yeah. Because now my blue move range is here. Yeah, no, I don't think I would have gotten there. Alright. Frost Purifier. This away. Beautiful Arcwave. God, so much help. We need the better gauntlets. Yesterday. Question is, where are they gonna scamper to? Really, the move I was hoping for. Can barely not hit 3 guys. Can hit 2. Problem really is that this is Commando and Lancer. These are kind of the more dangerous ones of the group. The higher power to take them out anyway. Probably not. I grapple here. I could then combat presence Wolfie to give him an extra move, so we can do some fiery shenanigans.
Deploying grapple.
Means we're not gonna have any sniper shots next turn either, though. So there's that.
No problem, boss.
Move one, burn one. Now I was going to say he's on water, so if he moves, nah, he's not gonna move. Not gonna move ever again. Can we? Can we get the Frost Purifier and the Commando? Maybe we can from here. Now we're gonna set ourselves on fire, but we're also gonna run through water right away, so that should be fine. Little fire never hurt anyone. See?
Firing incendiary.
Two burns. Can disappear somewhere. So maybe we change our plan here, move zombie away and plasma grenade this car. The Lancer is the big problem at the moment.
So
We're gonna leave concealment.
we gotta hit him now.
And command or shoot or whatever. Plasma here.
Simple.
Then Rattler can come down here.
What's going on? How do you like that?
Don't think we can flank the Lancer in a meaningful way. Question is, can the Lancer move without setting himself on fire? That tile is free. This seems pretty burny. I don't know. Go for the priest here. What other actions do I have left? You have a move. You have a command. You have a whatever action. Momentum.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Priest. We might just have to take a Lancer attack on the chin here. I don't really see. Okay, you just have two actions remaining technically, but we didn't pick Marauder. Doing this, doing that. That is not enough. I think we're just gonna shield up here. And we're gonna command Wolfie. Oh, yes. Yes, what we could do is remove here and flare the Lancer for guaranteed burn. I was considering a flare on the priest for the guaranteed burn. I think I'd rather take a shot from the priest than a stun lance from the elite lancer.
I can handle that.
Just don't scatter. What's my hit chance here? That's 100% still with the emulator. Trying to make sure I'm not hitting zombie in the process. Because flare will make him move, and that increases the chances of him randomly running through one of the 100 water pools that are always there when I bring somebody with a flamethrower.
Time to burn. Seems doable.
Okay.
I'm being flanked.
That's with the job. Yeah. Oh, got lucky.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Reinforcements coming in. Purifier's gonna explode. This guy here. Hopefully he's not gonna sustain. We do enough damage. Yeah, that did not look very sustainable. Let's maybe get you out of here first. Is there a world where you kill this guy? No. A world where you kill this guy with Amplify. Lazy to do the math. I don't think so. Okay.
Typical. Our path is clear.
Over here, I think you can probably get the kill here on that guy. Wolfie can come in here,
Handle that.
do the hack for us.
How's that feel?
Killed one of the hostages. Wow. That bastard.
Attempting to gain entry.
Yeah, but we can get 2 new rebels for the price of only losing one in the Frost Purifier Explosion. Okay.
We're through.
Then you can totally not. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No longer turn ending. Really? I did that, of course, again in the cover of a hacky tower. Great. Anyway, over here. I think you should be able to grapple that nightmare loot. So absolutely.
Got something new.
Zero scope. What? Evac is back here where we started. Okay.
Moving out. Got the goods.
That loot. And then, oh, the purifier dropped loot.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Ah, move it, people. No time to chill. Like the other guy in the other cell did.
Watch the flanks.
Alright. Nothing to worry about. We have one ballistic SMG on Overwatch. Should be able to clean up those reinforcements. Lickety split.
Look who it is. Now this ought to be fun. I'll get it next time.
You go up top. That's so annoying. These really so annoying, but also so dumb. Okay, why are you not? Is there cover here? There's cover. Okay, I thought I would be flanking him.
Enemy eliminated.
Look at that. Turns out having 25 mobility is kind of nice to have. Up out there, up here, on the roof, down next to him. And still be home for dinner.
How's that feel? Only one more.
Double time.
Can't you just pick up that loot there for me? No?
Seems
I guess
doable.
you can pick that up.
I've got it.
Advanced agility PCS. Man, so happy that we didn't leave without that.
You're rushing me. All right, let's get this over with already.
Together we are strong.
Okay, I think we should be all out here this turn or next turn.
Location confirmed.
Our
Means we're at no risk of reinforcements doing anything nasty to us. I'm double check that Wolf, he can actually make it. He's a little bit further away. Nah, he's out next turn. No problem whatsoever. Okay. Slightly bigger mission. Slightly beefier enemies. And all that we took was 2 points to the ablative.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
Oh, and we lost one of the rounds.
Evac confirmed.
Fortunate, but I don't think there was anything I could do against that.
Contact. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
See, if I had I could have inverted the purifier away from that wall. I think that was a good team effort. Somebody's gonna get the MVP badge, but I think everybody contributed here in their own way. Yeah, nobody's slacking.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
Another success beyond all expectations. I'm continually impressed, Commander.
Thank you, Tigan. Alright, we can get thousands to go. We can also get quick burn, or we could get heavy hitter. So on the mission just now, how often did we actually get kills? I think we got the kill on that cursed trooper, we got the kill on that rocketeer in the first scroll. So thousands to go might not be completely useless. Was kind of skeptical because normally your pyro people don't get the kills. They just, I set people on fire, well, enemies in the game on fire. Just gotta be specific here. And then I let them burn. I don't usually go in for the kill shots. Quick burn, on the other hand, gives me a little bit more control on when I get the free action. But I only get it once every, 5 turns or so. Or I just go for heavy hitter, plus 2 damage, plus 1 damage on the dot takes. I guess the main thing which kinda wants me not to go for thousands to go is that I actually kinda want to avoid getting kills, because we are destroying corpses. We don't have needle. Our attacks will destroy corpses here. Such a good XCOM row. I kinda want this, I kinda want this, and I definitely want this. No, hang on. Finest control gives me no longer destroying corpses. Kinda wish. I mean, it's like, if it's at Squatty and I'm getting it for free anyway, just put Needle and Fine Control as separate perks in there. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, I don't destroy corpses. I can go for kills. We're gonna go for thousands to go. Okay, disregard the last minute of me considering what to pick. Just need to know every perk that I have. Because Fine Control is normally you no longer harm your allies with your flamethrower. Then there is also something with Control where you get that effect and you get Quick Burn, and then Finest Control is apparently no longer destroying corpses and getting Fine Control. Anyway... No, we're taking Hardened Shields. We're taking Templar Flash. Bonus damage for tiles moved. It says rend and arc wave. I'm fairly certain it doesn't affect the AoE targets of the arc wave. It only affects your primary target. That being said, I still think it should be good enough. Tides us over while we're waiting for the better gauntlets. Yeah, and we have some points here. Lightning hands for now. Didn't get much value out of the pistol skills so far. A zero scope. Multiple attacks against the same target in a turn gain bonus aim and crit chance. Is that so? Can we put that on the Warlock rifle? Although, you're probably better off still with an elite expanded magazine, elite laser sight. The question is that unfortunately the tooltip of that zero scope is not necessarily clear. How does it stack? Like, do you get plus 10 aim, plus 15 crit for each successive shot and it stacks indefinitely, which would be nuts, obviously? Or is it just one-time thing? So, can we even use that? No, cannot be used. There might have been a change where some of the weapon that the Requiem weapon upgrades are now restricted to only be used with Requiem weapons. Let me see. Yeah, you could use the zero scope. Doesn't really do much for you. All right. Well, so far so good. Now, what's next on the world? We have a destroy the relay over here and over here recover item. Those are both dark event counters, if my memory serves me right. Yes, yes. We're working on powered armor because it was inspired. Which still leaves me in that awkward position where I kind of don't want to use up intel. Because we need intel for like the resistance radio or the alien encryption research. So while I kind of want to contact another region, I don't think we have the spare intel for that right now. Scanning Reaper HQ is such a minuscule amount of intel, I don't think that's going to be worth it. I wanted to check. We have 3 people injured. How serious are these injuries? Are we scanning Templar HQ? 3 days, 3 days, 10 days. Oh yeah, what? So, our new rookies. Kinda average-ish stats. Now, like, I'm gonna be realistic, even though we're still at the moment actually doing 1 rookie training. I don't think we're gonna see too much action here. Like, we're just doing this for Turtle, because he had 73 aim, and we're gonna throw him into the mech lab and turn him into a mech sniper, and that's gonna be still useful even as a low rank. I don't see much future for the other guys. I mean, maybe we throw somebody else into the training and then turn them into a mech defender or so. But I think Hurricane can go home to his family, and so can you. And actually, yeah, you know what? Probably also Joe, because I was, you know, emming and ohing about the Dragoon. And after looking at the cannon specs some more, I think we're just gonna go with, you know, going full top row here with shield battery, Sting, enhanced overlays. This ECM and sensor overlays. Nice. Okay, cool. Now that you have a full set of skills.
New orders, Commander?
You have an open slot here in the Proving Grounds. For Dragoon. There we go, mech support. Spending money way too aggressively again. It's fine. Alright, let's see what kind of missions we find here. Base, we don't have anything else queued up here. Of course, somebody just spent all the money, so what did you expect to have queued up? We might just not do anything at the moment. One training complete. Who's the next one? Yeah, see a bunch of tier 1 bonds, yeah, that we definitely want to upgrade to tier 2. So use you guys in there. Any other officer training we need to do? Yeah, and also we were looking at the mechs last time, and well, I'm still not 100% convinced. I think we're definitely going for shooty top row kind of approach here. And the idea is gonna be, I was complaining that we didn't have multi-attacks, right? Assuming I have one, we're gonna put a trigger happy PCS on you, and this way we can fire multiple shots per turn. With an aim penalty, but hey, multiple shots per turn. So we could, for example, do something where we activate run and gun, have 3 actions, and then can stationary fire 3 times in a single turn. And that would give all 3 shots, would get the damage bonus of Killer Instinct. And then I kind of think picking up relocation servos would still give us some mobility with all of that and allow us to trigger impulse for the 2nd and 3rd shot. Picking it up now. Alright, and for a heavy, I'm kind of thinking we're just gonna go full on grenades. Maybe pick up Watch Them Run to get some shooting out of it. I'm not a big fan of Watch Them Run, but hey, it's still gonna be a mech weapon. But yeah, let's go into the grenades here. Maybe we can team you up with somebody who has airdrop for some extra grenades. A mission over here. A UFO is gonna land in Mexico. Putting strength here up to 6. And with that timer, we're not gonna be able to make it. I also forgot to change the job of the guys we rescued, but that's fine. We're all hiding now. So with the lack of missions, we might as well throw some, maybe some not max ranked people in as Haven advisors. We don't have Faceless here, I know that. And what about down here? It's gonna be good enough for a Faceless mission. Right. Okay, the plan here was to turn you into Mech Sniper. I think that we probably don't have the money for that. Yeah, we need, I think, 70 supplies. $18 days to the supply drop? Really?
Avenger plotting new course.
Equipping that War Master was a little bit expensive. Not gonna lie.
Market is open.
Fairly certain we did a big sell here just fairly recently. I'm just gonna do a minimal sale. 80 supplies even. Get a Mech Sniper out. And that then also means yeah, Joe can go home. Thank you, Joe.
Setting course for West Africa.
Lit 3, bad timer, but at least we find it. Can find it easier next time around, except that we're not gonna be doing intel anymore with strength 6 here in this region. Yeah. Yeah, this mission here is also gonna be spicy. We have plenty of time to over-infiltrate that, so you can get it probably down to strength 4 from strength 6. It's still gonna be rough. 4 days is not a great timer, but this might be a boost. 28 intel. We need to run missions somewhere.
Australian sector.
Can't just stop running missions because we get bad timers. We should just do the black side. That's a mission. Actually not a terrible idea. Even though we keep complaining about not having enough damage with our Templar. We wanna get the levels. Did we ever get Niven capacitor? No. The beefy start of a squad also gives us some hacking to maybe recover some of that intel that we're going to spend here. Can we come in with 5 people? Not at the moment. How are we looking if we do Advent Armors? I need... Where did I put Lenny here? Oh, I need that laser-edged sword, please. You can have a scimitar. Good looking. 68. Who's the 203? Should work. What do you have by now? We provide acid grenades. Yes, I realize now that heavy hitter would have been better than vial concoctions. Well, this only increases dot damage by the 1, you know. The initial explosion damage is increased by 2. So usually you're better off. Worst case, you're doing the same extra damage after two full turns of dots. So we get gas, we get acid, we get master engineer to make them for free. That should hopefully be able to do this mission. Man, the sheer confidence that I have right now, given that what we've seen on the missions, and we're still behind on some of the weapon tags. I mean, we have a lot of our gear and a lot of our people in these 2 missions at the moment. And also in that covert action. That can't finish fast enough. I'm still confident here on keeping West Africa and intel and scanning there.
Setting course for Sector 11, West Africa.
We just had fairly recently both an intel and a regular retaliation. That shouldn't be coming anytime soon. I think that was both of our people that were injured. Yeah, okay. We can stop having Scientist in here, get our research speed just a slightly bit faster. Keep picking Gemma.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Alright. 2 promotions, a brand new Winter Sentinel, and a bunch of people available again for missions. Let me actually do the promotions first. Yes, Bradford. I know.
If we have the soldiers to spare, we should deploy them on a covert action with the resistance.
Alright. Our Command Keeper is going to get Battle Presence for even faster cooldown on Combat Presence. Very nice, very nice. Also up to 101 aim now. For that sweet lead by example bonus. Then our Assault Trooper can get improvised laser grenades. So we're getting that. Can get biggest booms, so we're getting that. Then let's look at the Winter Sentinel, which is a giant snake. Mice are up here, Commander. Yeah, but okay, sure. Anyway, Winter Sentinel, giant boltcaster here, has a tail, and a couple item slots, comes with a free grenade slot. The boltcaster, unlike the boltcaster that we can craft, does not come with lock and load, so we're not getting the free reloads on a kill. It does shred armor. Right, we come with wound recovery time reduced by 4 HP. Incoming damage reduced by 1. Increased sight range by 6 tiles. And we can basically delay bolt attacks until start of the enemy turn. It's a little bit like lead the target, except it really only works on the enemy turn. You can't just set it on enemy and then attack the group, activate, what we sometimes do with lead the target. Then we have an additional charge for Bitter Frost grenades, increased radius for Frost and Bitter Frost grenades, and those 2 grenade types can be thrown without ending the turn. And we get a grenade only slot and a free Frost Bomb. Not a Bitter Frost grenade, a Frost Bomb. That freezing thing that you usually use against the rulers. What else do we have? Informational perk. Farsight, yes. I can see beyond stun line of sight. Single shot boltcaster. Immune to frost, poison, and knockback. We can also bind humanoid enemies. Oh, we can bind humanoid enemies that are normally immune to being bound, such as Custodians. And our bind cannot be broken by damage. So, what do we have in the XCOM row? We have a special rupturing bolt here. It applies 4 points of rupture, has 100% crit chance. Fast shiver. Target volatile mix. Radius of grenades increased by 1. Free Frost Bomb. Frost Bomb has 1 more radius. Are we going all in on the Frost Bomb? Maybe. So, I think the middle row is more focused on boltcaster skills, giving you like precision bolts, extra aim. Loose range bonus, okay. Healing bolt that stuns. Additional charge for all the heavy bolts. Meals from bolts. And then Dragon Slayer. Top row is additional dodge when binding enemies. Increases bind damage, okay. Reducing incoming damage by 1 again. So damage is reduced by 2 now. Reduced chance of being critical hit. Additional armor that can't be shredded. More additional armor and dodge. That's per turn. Perform any single action after taking damage during the enemy turn. This is like what, interrupt a little bit. Special melee attack against any non-large enemy with movement range. Stuns for 2 turns. Okay, that's just Bull Rush, right? And in the middle, HP, more dodge, more armor, and reduce incoming damage by another point. I always say, you know, tanking is not really a thing, but the Winter Sentinel certainly makes the big approach that, hey, maybe tanking might be a thing. Alright, and then down here, Broadcast attacks, and Frost and Bitterfrost grenades and bomb apply Hypothermia. Hypothermia is basically a frost-based dot. So we would be doing damage if we go all in on the Frost Bomb. Always the target's cover. Biological and cybernetic allies within 6 tile radius gain 10 aim, 10 crit, 10 dodge passively. 6 tile is a fairly small radius, but okay. Then we also have here Rebel Yell. 20 aim, 80 build, 4 mobility to allied Vipers. And most other biological and cybernetic allies, 10 aim, 20 build, 2 mobility. Tile rate, that's a huge radius. And after each turn, all enemies in the 5 tile radius receive 5 points of frost damage and a stack of bitter frost. Okay. Start each turn with an additional movement only action. Okay, 3 aim, 3 crit until the end of the mission for every enemy that dies in your line of sight. Additional movement action seems great. Now, okay. I think with volatile mix and Packmaster, we would have what, 3 charges on frost bombs. Wait, hang on. You get a free frost bomb. And we could put a regular frost bomb in your grenade slot, right? Wait, did I even research the frost bomb? Ever at any point? Yeah.
Charges in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
The fact that Bradford is saying that now means I never equipped it on any soldier. I haven't brought it to a single mission yet. We're on episode, what, 106 or so? So yeah, so we have 2 frost bombs with plus 1 charge. Oh no, charge is only for bitter frost grenades. Alright, fair enough. But with plus 1 radius and plus 1 charge if we pick up Packmaster, at least for the one one of them. Yeah, I think we're going full frost bomb here. With the increased radius from the baseline perk plus volatile, that's actually quite significant. I think it should be like, is it then a full... Probably not a full 5x5, like 5x5 radius without the corners. Is what I would expect here. Then I kinda want hypothermia. I like the idea of cover destruction. Crushing bolts. I mean, if I'm aware of this, you know, basically we're not really relying so much on the damage here, but more on the support function with the grenades, probably with the presence, and probably with the rebel yell. This is the second time I play in the Winter Sentinel. In the Twitch campaign, we're basically full middle row with rebel yell, but everything else is middle row. And it's okay. It's, you know, it's the bolt caster is not terrible, especially also with rupturing bolt. But I want to try something else here, so we're going for some grenade support focus and see how that goes. I'm not sure. I'm not sold on Northern Winds. We might just go for, well, heavy ordnance. It's kind of pointless because we don't have any special bolts. No, we have crushing bolts. Yeah, not sure yet. And definitely not sold on metabolic boost. That does not feel like a gunnery sergeant perk. I'm just gonna say it. So probably then we might just go this way. I feel like if I have Enchanting Presence and I want to be within a 6-tile radius of my friendly units, I'm not at the same time going to be in a 5-tile radius of enemy units. It's kind of... I'd say this kind of feels weak. I don't know. I mean, it's guaranteed damage. So if you have a bunch of enemies that are free, you can just dash into the middle of them and watch them all die to your 5-point frost damage. You count the radius right, but yeah. I guess the other thing we have to do is potentially research Bitterfrost grenades if we're going all for those, because we can throw them into that slot then, which I think needs an autopsy we haven't done yet. Not even sure if we've done Bitterfrost protocol. Not even sure if that's in the proving ground or in the research and development facility. I guess I could just check here.
Commander.
That we can build Bitterfrost rounds. No. So might be a couple autopsies that we're missing. I'm not changing now, I'm just going to check here. So Bitterfrost grenades is needed for priest. Oh. Rounds are here. Priest, cryo rocketeer. Alright, cool. Covert actions.
Commander, we will undertake a new means of disrupting the elders and their false vision.
We have a couple chosen that are getting up there. I should probably double check how we're looking. I'm kind of also thinking that given our current lack of regions where we can run missions in, something like a supply depot, a rescue, a defector, alien or advent type Also without any risks here. No ambush chance here for Reaper mission. Could get another Reaper. Ooh. What's the chosen knowledge situation? Assassin is lagging behind. Hunter. I don't think he's gonna get full knowledge next month. But after that we need to take him out. And if Hunter is the one we're lagging behind the most, right? Yeah. So this is in West Africa. West Africa is currently strength 5. Which is a little bit spicy for a large supply depot, but I think it's doable, and we certainly can need the supplies and other resources and cores and everything else. So I think this is going to be our mission of choice here. Good thing is no ambush chance, so we don't have to invest any equipment. Only need to invest a couple people that have enough ranks to make this mission not fail. I'm gonna have a quick look through the list if anyone is close to promotion for this. Alright, yeah, Wally is actually 3 XP away from promotion, so I got him out of New Mexico, so I have an advisor, putting him on the mission, and we gotta have a bond pair for that time reduction. So that's gonna be our squad for that covert action. Right. New gun. And yeah, no other projects currently viable with our current money and alloys delirium situation. I guess we can do some crates for free. All gonna be outdated weapon that we don't care about, but hey, it's free and we can sell them. In-day timer. Liberated Advent. Okay. Well, I guess that's a test run of the mission here, of a crate extraction for the mission we get from the covert action, eh? Alright, let me set up a squad for this. Right, this is going to be our squad. We're going to bring some heavy hitters here with our grenade traps and our rockets, and then a bunch of people who shoot and hopefully clear that stuff up. Yes, we're still going out with the old shotgun. We just need more supplies here. Maybe I should do another selling session in the black market and be more rigorous about what we're selling. That might be in order here. Okay, we reached 100% over here. No, New Mexico's up to strength 7. Holy crap. I'm not doing it. 16 to 18. Might have to boost this. Now we don't have a weak squad, right? We have a hijacker who can take over some of the enemies. Well, our heretic is suffering a little bit still from the same problem our Templar has with the outdated gauntlets. We do have a fully equipped War Master. Got a plasma rifle here, and we've got, you know, flamethrower ambush chance here. Definitely some shenanigans with the Frost Adder. It's not a weak squad, but it's also not an amazing squad. I don't want the Dark Event to go through. I think, alright, let's boost. It's currently strength 7. I'm no idea if the dark event one has like a strength modifier to the mission, but a boost should put it down to a 13 to 15. What do I even know about this game? Alright, looks like we have the 10 to 12 that I was hoping for. I guess we already ticked in the -3 strength modifier that we can get between 150 and 175%. That was very lucky. Alright, yeah, we got Operation Stormwagon. Hopefully we can recover some of those intel points we just spent, not just from the mission reward, but maybe from hacking the vault, hacking a tower, skulljacking somebody. Should definitely be about a couple people to skulljack here, since we have biotroops. We'll figure it out in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.